Good morning, YouTube viewers. So let's get in with it and let's start with some base. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with my foundation. I've already prepped my skin with the Dreamy and Dewy from P. Louise, and I'm going to go in for foundation with the Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade F7. So the reason I quite like this is an everyday foundation is because it's quite really good coverage. So for me, that's what I need. I like a good coverage foundation. Something that's going to cover up my acne. And if I wasn't using this one, my other everyday foundation would be the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. Right, so let's go blend this out with a damp beauty blender. And as you can see, I'm quite a little bit tanned because I did apply some false tan last night. And just pressing that into the skin. Just get a nice even coverage. And can you see how well the Revolution foundation actually covers all my acne, redness, spots? Don't worry too much about the eyes, as we're going to go in with concealer. So I do need to apply a touch more just to here and here. So just blending that in again. So guys, what's everybody been up to? Just apply that one there. The weather's changing now. It's sometimes warm, sometimes cold. That makes no sense at all. No, but you know what I mean. Autumn's coming in now. Just dabbing that onto that scab there. So that's perfect. And then I'm going to go in with my contour, and I'm going to use my favourite at the moment, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour in Caramel. And I'm just placing that on everywhere that I want my contour to define. So definitely on my jawline, because I do like a sharp jaw. And I'm just using a patting motion for that. And then going down the sides of my nose. And then we're just going to blend that in using the same sponge we used for the foundation. And as you can see, that just gives a really nice sun-kissed look to my face. And it stops my face from looking flat. And when I say flat, I mean like I don't want it to look just all one colour. I want it to have some definition in, which you can get with powder, but I do like to add this step at the moment. So I'm going to use the NYX Cardstock Won't Stop foundation. This was gifted to me by NYX for the Cardstock Won't Stop foundation campaign. I'm going to use it today, try it out on camera. So already I'm loving the full coverage of it. So I'll just apply some concealer here as well. Can you see how nice and full coverage that is? Right, and now for blending it out. So I'm going to blend the under eye concealer up onto my eyelid, just to give it a base for the shadow that I do put on there. And look how lovely that's blended out. There we go. And as you can see, it's covered up underneath really nice. So for setting powder, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier powder. I'm just going to lightly press that, and then I'll bake later. And then go in with some bronzer. I'm going to use the Fenty bronzer, Fenty Beauty one. You see my little Pusheen behind me? My little kitten, which reminds me of Pusheen because she's so stripy. Leela. She's a keeper. Go through my crease with Burnt Orange from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Just not too much, just enough to get some definition. And I'm just going to use nice big circular motions and have it wing it out a little bit to that edge. Just so you know, get the shape of going winged out. And that creates a nice winged out shape for where we're going to bring our eyeliner later on. And then I'll just use a little bit of orange soda with the same brush and just go over the lower part of my lid and bring it out again. So as I'm going to do a reverse cat eye with a bit of khaki today, I'm still going to go in with the black crayon, just because I want that nice and defined. I'm just going to go in there and bring it down a little bit there, and then just a bit up at that edge there. Don't worry about this being a bit messy. I'm going to use the P. Louise Keeping It Khaki base, and I'm going to use a thin liner brush. And I'm going to just go underneath my eye, like that, just to get that colour down. So go along your lower lash line. I have never tried cat eye before, so I'm hoping this goes well. And then using the P. Louise Wilder palette, I'm going to go in with the shade Explore and a thin blending brush, little flat brush. And I'm just going to pat that on where I put Keeping It Khaki. And then I've got a thinner one brush without anything on, and I'm just going to drag the edges of that colour down on the inner corner just to get it more of a defined line. Go in with Luggage and just slightly do the edges of that a bit. And then that's that so far. So let's do eyebrows using the Revolution medium brown. I don't know what it is, but it actually don't say, but it's just an eyebrow pencil, looks like that. It's got a bit of an edge on it. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to fill in the shape of my brows. So I've been reading a book about from Vex King, and it's about good vibes, good life, and it got me thinking really, you know, about how law of attraction works, and just out there, to put it out there, what is everybody's thoughts on law of attraction? Do you practice it? What works for you? I've started keeping a gratitude journal, so I can write down all the things each day that I'm grateful for. And I'm going to try and meditate as well. Right, and then we are going to comb through the fronts. That one and that one. My eyebrows are butchered. So I don't have a lot of eyebrow hair. I seem to get quite a bit of bushiness here. This eyebrow hair needs to grow up here, I think. Okay, now we've done that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to bake my under eye properly this time. So I like to contour my nose as thin as possible because I don't like my nose, it's too big. So one thing, apart from my teeth, that I don't like about myself, my nose and my teeth, if I were a millionaire, that's what I'd change about myself. I feel like I'm really quiet today. I think it's just because I'm so tired, and I don't know, I just feel burnt out these days. I don't know what's up with me. I don't know if it's change of seasons or what it is. I don't feel myself, if I'm honest. Right, let's have this set. So while my bake is baking, I'm going to go in with some Doll Beauty blush in the shade Take Me to the Peach. Warm up my cheeks a bit, make me look alive, not like I'm dead. So for lashes, I've cut up my Teddy Lashes TL3 just so that I've got corner lashes. Because I want to accentuate the outer edge. The other side. If anybody knows where does like the fluffy outer edge lashes, you know, like the winged type, can you please drop it in the comments, because I keep looking for them and I can't find any. I just want some like cat eye ones, you know, that are more wider on the edge. Does that make sense? Wider on the outer edge, like elongated there. So while the other lash is setting, glue is setting, I'm just going to apply some more on that side as well. Ooh, well, playing a dangerous game there, you know, when you get an edge. Yes, I did catch my eye with mascara. So when this happens, just best thing to do is to let it dry first. Don't touch it while it's wet, otherwise you're going to make a big mess. So just let it dry and then we'll go back to it. Right, so it's dry now, can you see? And you just wipe off with a clean cotton bud. And it's come off. So for lip liner today, I'm going to use the Morphe Bite Me as usual. And then for lipstick, I'm going to go in with the MAC Teddy 2.0. And some highlighter. Usual favourite, the MAC one. Whisper of, no, Soft and Gentle, this one. I'm just going to follow that line out. Just the centre of the nose. I never put on the tip of my nose just because my nose is big. I don't want to accentuate the tip. You can if you want. And then, just before I go, I am going to apply just a little bit more black eyeliner on the under eye. Just to really bring that out. So I'm gonna go and do my hair and then I'll be back with you guys in a minute, but that's it so far. So I'm back and this is my finished look. To be honest with you, I don't know if I like this at all. I don't know if it's the lashes because the lashes aren't right and they were an old set, or because the fact that I've chopped them in half. I just don't know. I don't think this suits me. I don't like this part. I don't know if this trend's for me, but if you try it, DM me on Instagram with what you've done, or at least tag me in it and just let me know if it works for you or if this is just a fail for me. But hey, you've learned, you've looked, you can watch this now and see what not to do, because I think if I did it again I won't go as far in here, or I'd get a pencil, I think, rather than try to use a base and then go over it. I think the base wasn't dark enough. I don't know, it's a bit of an hard call, but I just don't think this trend is something I'll be doing again. Or if I do, I'm going to find some lashes first and then go back with it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts below, and as always, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked my epic fail, and comment down below with what you'd like to see next. See you all next week. Bye.